Let's start by quickly reviewing the techniques of the style. First of all, we have the inward figure 8 block. We have the outward figure 8 strike. We've got the front strike and the side swing. Okay, watch. Inward, outward, front strike, side swing. Now, it's the same way, if you remember, with the left arm. Inward figure 8, outward figure 8, front strike, and side swing. And then we had the arm switch. And the purpose of the arm switch is simply to get us from one arm to the next. And then if you remember, we had the fancy techniques, the side swing with around the neck, side swing around the neck, and then we had around the neck part 2. Be careful on this one. Now, you can practice your techniques in a sequence or in any combination. For example, you may want to do inward figure 8 block, outward figure 8 strike, front strike, side swing, and then do the left side. Inward, outward, front strike, side swing. And then you also want to practice different combinations. And the reason for that is, if we're doing a kata, we're doing some type of form, you know, we may be doing an outward figure 8, we may be kicking, we may throw a front strike there, an outward figure 8, front strike, we may go around the neck, down between the legs. So, you need to practice also the sequence, and you need to practice different combinations. Both arms. Here I want to do a side swing with around the neck. I want to do a couple of arm switches. I want to do a right block. I want to do a left block. Okay, I want to switch arms to do around the neck part 2. Okay, any type of combination. You've got to practice that. Now, what I want to do right now is add a new technique to this series. Watch. Remember the front strike from this position where we just threw the strike out? We broke our wrist here and it went across. We're going to do now a side strike from this position. Watch. I'm going to, with this hand, I'm going to pull the chuck out and cock it back. Watch. Real simple. I'm just going to pull the chuck out and cock it back like this. And then I'm going to throw it across my body, breaking my wrist, and pull the chuck back under the arm. Watch. I'm going to pull it out, throw it across, and bring it back. It's pretty easy. The front strike, again, is like this. The side strike will be like this. Okay, now the purpose in a self-defense situation, the side strike covers a lot more distance. The front strike, again, here, but the side strike, you pull it out, you've got so much more arc. Simple as that. With the left hand, it's the same way. I'm pulling the chuck out, cocking my wrist, throwing it across, using my arm to pull the chuck back under. So it looks like this again. Out, across, back. Watch again. Pulling the chuck out, cocking my wrist, throwing it across, coming back. Okay, that's called the side strike. Now watch. Here's what we want to do. Right leg forward. Here's your new sequence to practice. Inward figure 8 block, outward figure 8 strike, front strike, side strike after that one, side swing. Lift it up, left leg forward. Inward figure 8 block, outward figure 8 strike, front strike, side strike, side swing. Okay? So that's your new sequence to practice. Practice it again with both arms until you have it down. Now, let me pause right here for one quick second. If this is your first Chukkas tape, you've got the wrong video. Go back and get the original Chukkas video in the yellow box. In that video, I teach these techniques to you step by step. The Chukkas 4 video we're doing today is a bit more advanced. Let's keep going. Now, here's what I want to focus on today. Chuck's up over my shoulder. Watch side swing with around the neck. Okay? Now, here's what we're going to do. Front strike with around the neck. We're going to come out, throw our front strike, and instead of coming back under the arm, we're going to let it go, back around, take our left hand back, catch it, and come on around. Pretty easy, right? Front strike, around the neck. Again, instead of bringing it under the arm, we're going to let it come back around our body, come back and catch it, and bring it on around the neck. So, that side swing around the neck, front strike around the neck, and now side strike around the neck. Watch. Again, we're going to cock it out, throw it across, breaking the wrists, pull it. Instead of pulling it back under the arm, we're going to let it go around our body, come around our neck. Watch. Side strike around the neck. One more time. Out, across, around the neck. Perfect. Now, here's another technique I want to go over today. It's called the reverse around the neck. Take the chuck out like this, put it in your belly, get your arm motion going again. Left hand back behind your back, catch it, hold it. Now, this is what it looks like from the back. This time, take your right arm, bring your chuck up and around your neck, take your left hand up and catch it. Watch, take your right arm up and around, catch it with the left. The right arm comes up and throws it around, okay? Your wrist breaks here, it goes right around your neck, your left hand comes up and simply catches the chuck and pulls it back around. One more time, up and around and back. Now watch, side swing around the neck. When we get to this position, what are we going to do? We're going to reverse it back around. We're going to catch it with the left, bring it down and up. Watch, nice and slow. Side swing around the neck. When we get to this position, we're going to reverse it back up and around, catch it with the left hand, up. Okay, now here's how I want you to practice this technique. Hold the chucks up over your left shoulder. Here's what you want to do. Turn loose of it with the left hand, pull the chuck out across your body. We're going to do that side strike with around the neck. When we get to this position, we're going to pull it back up and all the way back over to this side. Watch, let's do it again. Let loose of it with the left hand. Pull the chuck out across your body, throw it, come all the way around the neck, get to this position, reverse it back. We're back up in this position. Now from here, because we can do any type of combinations, right, we'll do an arm switch and around the neck part too. And bring it back to this position, so watch it again. Let loose of it with the left, pull the chuck out across your body, side strike around the neck. When we get to this position, we're going to reverse it back. We're going to pull it up. When we get here, we're going to switch arms, do around the neck part two. Bring it back to the left. One more time. Watch it a little faster. One more time. Strike and around. Reverse it back. Switch arms. Down around the neck part two. Switch arms. Great. That's called the reverse around the neck. This technique we just went over, you'll have to know this for the kata we're doing next. Thanks very much. We'll be right back with the Dragon's kata.